All right, hey guys. We don't usually do Elite Dangerous stuff together on stream because I just play this a lot in spare time. A lot of it is very boring, especially the way that I play it. But they just released today the interiors for carriers. So we are going to go ahead and jump in and take a look around at mine, because I should in fact even be docked in my carrier already. Obviously I'm in my ASP, but yeah, I want to take a look. I want to look around and see what all is in here. I don't know if it's going to already be in the carrier or if it's going to be a module that we're going to have to install. So we're going to take a look here and find out. Hopefully the stream manages. I've never tried streaming Elite before. A lot of the on-foot stuff seems to be not as optimized as the space travel, so I get much worse frame rates. In fact, I can't even do like the big on-foot battles. I can't even do those because they're just so laggy. But we're going to look at this for a little bit and then probably jump into some Elden Ring. There's a few things that I want to do. I have not been playing really at all. You've just been busy with life and trauma and such, but are we finally getting in? There we go. We are in. All right, we've got, looks like some messages. Hold on. I have everything in this game bound to my flight sticks, so I don't actually know how to get to things like the, Okay, these are just my, because you can tell I haven't played for a while. All right, but we are in the carrier right now. And disembark is an option. So let's go ahead and hop out. Oops, whacked into my microphone. Yes, I didn't. Normally, I've got like my flight stick and everything that I'll pull over for this game, and I didn't bother to do that because I knew that we were going to be doing it on foot, and keyboard and mouse is a lot easier for this. Yep, no gravity on the carrier. So there's my ship. So we've seen this. That's some interesting. Looks like we got some texture issues going on. That seems to happen on foot a lot, and it hopefully will get better. The one thing that I noticed is interesting that they've got that blocked off. The thing that I've noticed is that the longer that the game, the longer that this is out, the more stable it gets on Linux. Because I am of course playing on Linux. Yeah, see, like this is a Linux. Seems to be a Linux issue. The fact that that wall texture is still there. The low res. Yeah, we can see like there's some texture popping going on. Ooh, some serious frame drops happening. A lot of this too also is probably because this is the first time that I'm interacting with this stuff. Service suspended. Service suspended. So it looks like we might have to install some modules. Yeah, service suspended. Suspended. So we might actually need to install modules to get this stuff to work, which is fine. Like that's absolutely fine. This goes to the command deck. Of course, I can go where I like because it's my carrier. Oh, man. That is awesome. Can we get up there? We might have to use the elevator that's over here. What are these? Escape pods? We can interact with the escape pod. Using the escape pod takes you to your last visited safe location, removes all unregistered organic data, and leaves your active ship at its current location. Why is there escape pods? Is that something that we're going to have to worry about? Yeah, there's the elevator is now working. Take me up. We're going like 10 feet up, I think. I think we're going up to the little, yeah. It's coming up to here. So like we really did, there really doesn't need to be an elevator to come up here because we were just down there. You guys doing? Seat cannot interact. Ooh, is this my seat? Ah, this is my seat. Oh, that's so cool. There don't seem to be any controls for anything here. Probably we need to go interact with the terminals that are scattered around. Keep looking around. So we've got a door here. Oh, cool. Okay, there's the carrier management. You can sit here and be like, do you know why I've called you in here today? And sit over here and pretend to be Janeway. Stare out the window and drink coffee. Is there anything fun on this side? No. Okay, so it looks like we need to install modules in order to get stuff to work here. So let's activate this and we'll see what we can do. Yeah, so this is the standard carrier carrier management screen. You're curious where my carrier is docked. Right there. There we go. Carrier services. These are all the normal ones. Here we go. Okay, so these are now the carriers, the concourse specific things. So we can add the bar, which costs 200 million credits up front, and then has another 1.75 per week. Not terrible. But that is definitely one that we want, because that'll be absolutely awesome. And what I'm planning to do with this, once I've got my carrier all set up, is my plan is to take it out, just out somewhere into the deep black, and you having some problems, but take it out and just explore, find new life and civilizations, all that crap. Vista Genomics, we definitely want that. That one is not terribly expensive, but we want these so we can turn in data samples that we find. It's also why I've got Universal Cartographics on here. That's the same. We have literally the same person working 3 different jobs. The same face there, too. Okay. It's the same face, but it's a different person. These two are the same, Madeline Rutledge. And then Pioneer supplies personal weapons, suits, and consumables for purchase on the Concourt. That one's expensive. Are these all so expensive? Yeah, I guess they're all about the same operational cost. And then those are always active. Yeah, number of jumps, 136. Total distance, 60,000 light years. We actually went out to Colonia at one point, came back. Yes. I think we will need that. We'll go ahead and put it in. We can always take it off. We can always suspend it or take it off. Oh, now we have McKinley Rutledge. Must be the twins' husband. Alright, let's cycle these a little bit and see if we can get just somebody else. I just want to have a different person instead of the same person for everybody. Some of the names that you can get are funny too. He'll do. Oh, and now we have a bartender option. Oh. Okay. Manage bar trading. Ah, okay. So this is where you can get all of the various goodies. Okay. Because there's actually a few things that I need to be able to upgrade my suit and stuff. Union membership. I'll have to look into what it is that I need, but I think I need like weapon schematics and stuff. And this might be an easy way to get a hold of these. That's kind of cool. Actually, let's check out that button. New button. Yeah, fleet carrier, we already know about. Bartender. Runs the carrier's bar, welcoming patrons and keeping an eye on the crew during their free time. They also buy and sell goods, assets, and data, collectively known as resources, which are typically used for upgrading and engineering suits and personal equipment. Resources traded are determined by the carrier's owner. Here we go. Inventory transfers. Only items in the fleet carrier inventory can be traded at the bar. Resources can be transferred between the carrier and the carrier owner's active ship in two ways, using the fleet carrier inventory transfer tab in the back Mac menu. What is that? Transfer tab of a dock ship's internal interface. Oh, the backpack. They really misspelled backpack right here. Okay, so it works just like commodities and all of that. That's cool. Fleet carrier concourse. Oh, you can actually access the shipyard. Escape pods. That is so funny. All right, now we can go take a look at these actual on-foot locations now that we've got them installed and activated. Once I can... There we go. Oh, and then I really want to do a jump. I really want to do a jump, because I think we can do a jump from here. Like, I think we can do a jump while we're sitting in on the carrier. This elevator would also turn you around. Right? Because we go into it facing that way. But then we come out of it facing the other way. So the elevator turns you. Like, why? There's no point in doing that. You could have just put a staircase in. All right, so this must be the shipyard then, because I don't have a shipyard on here. It's expensive and I don't really need it. But here is Vista Genomics.
Can I be of assistance?
You're not the guy that I put in charge here. But then this will be where we can come to sell organic data. I shouldn't have any. Yeah. So once we collect up some organic data, we can come here to this guy who really needs to take a nap. He looks more tired than I do. And then we've got the bar over here, which we'll check out last. And here is Pioneer Supplies. I don't know that this is worth keeping.
Need a weapon upgrading? I've got you covered.
Because I don't know that we'll be able to do like upgrades and stuff out in the black.
Give me a shout if you have any questions.
Oh,
Always a good idea to stock up.
the consumables. Forgot about that. Wonder why we can't buy e-breaches. But the especially like the energy cells are definitely something that is useful to have. E-breaches would be nice. We might be able to buy them once we get out in the black, because that's I know that's something that's restricted by location. I'm also curious about
None of these guns will let you down.
like what kind of weaponry they have. Because it's just like with ships, the different places have different weapons. Looks like they have most of them. Are we missing any? Manticore Tormentor. I don't know the on foot stuff enough to know if we're missing anything. We do have all these because there's only the 3 different kinds of suit.
All right.
And then we can upgrade. Which I haven't managed to upgrade any of my... Oh, okay. I've managed to upgrade a couple. Ooh. I managed to upgrade one. Exactly one of my weapons. Because like to upgrade this, I need that. Manufacturing instructions, tungsten carbine, and weapon components. I haven't managed to find any of those. So that would be the kind of thing that I could put into the bar and have the bartender buy.
Anything else you need? Come
And
back when
then
you're
hopefully
ready.
other players will come and sell it to me. But let's go over here and we'll check out the bar. What is this? Replicator? Well, it's kind of a cozy little area.
Something I can get you, Commander?
Yep, here's a bartender.
Looking to make a business transaction?
So we can sell stuff or we can buy stuff.
Whatever you need to sell, I can handle it.
Yeah, nothing is currently in demand. So I can't actually sell anything to him. And I can't buy anything to him either because I don't have anything here to sell. That was really cool. I really like this though. So then what is this terminal access? Usually these terminals give you like... Okay. The service tariff... Oh, okay. I see what it's saying. So it's saying that there's a service tariff, 5% on Pioneer supplies, refill, rearming, and repair, which is what I set it to. I can't go to the available services menu. So that might not be a menu. That might just be what is here. So, yeah, we have supplies, bartender, Vista Genomics, and then additional services are offered to docked ships. And then, of course, as a carrier owner, I have access to the carrier management screen, which we've already seen. Now, if we go to the hangar, we should be able to access my ships. No, I only have access to the one ship. I was really kind of hoping for a way to just get access to all of my ships, because all of my ships are here on the carrier. Okay, they've cleaned up the boxes that were in the way. Yeah, so this is my ASP. You know, long way home. All of my ships are named after song titles or lyrics. Yeah, so we access carrier services from here. Okay, they changed the menu, so it's this, the whole menu is the same now. Commodities market. I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything going, so I'm not sure why that's there. Yeah, and of course we have all of my ships. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Okay, I want to do a jump. I want to do a jump on foot. And I think I know the best place to do it from.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Yes, thank you. That is interesting. On the stations, your hangar number changes when you leave and come back. So that is interesting that it's the same hangar. I wonder if it's always the same hangar. If you're just always in hangar 9, or if it's I always kind of wondered about that. Like, I mean, it looks really cool, but how is that practical? You know, you see that in sci-fi all the time, where you've got a are there terminals down here where you can interact with stuff? You've got a fan and there's a light behind it. Like, why? Okay, no, there's no terminals down here where we can interact with stuff. But I think I can access it from here, maybe? Wait, carrier? Okay, so we can access the carrier management screen from here. Just wherever I feel like standing. Everything's... Oh, I can't move that. But then we can go over here to nav. Open galaxy map. And we're just going to do a random jump. So we can't jump to any permit locked systems in a carrier. So like we can't go to Cirrus. Which really sucks because I'd love to go to Sol. I would love to be able to go to Sol with my carrier. But I'm sure everybody else would be there as well. We should be able to go to Alpha Centauri though. Let's pull up the system map. Because we can jump to a specific planet in here. There's a lot of other people I see that have had the same idea. That's fine. That one's actually full. Which makes sense because it's right near that. We will jump to Alpha Centauri B1, I think. We'll go there. Set. Carrier jump request successful. Now we've got 15 minutes to wait until we can actually do the jump. But I'm curious as to how, if anything, things will change here on the carrier deck. Also, will we be allowed to just keep walking around where the jump happens? Okay, we've got the timers on all the display screens now. That's pretty cool. Still walk into here, but services haven't been suspended yet. That happens at, I believe, the 10-minute mark. Starport, safer than the surface. Yeah. Maybe not anymore. Well, only because you can't get to the surface. Love the ads. So, I don't believe any of these are, but some of the ads that display outside of starports are actually player submitted. Because like the Fuel Rats ad that'll show up periodically is actually a player submitted design. I'm just trying to figure out what these screens are showing. Because it's saying 16.3 degrees, and that's 20.5 degrees. Which, that's very cold. Right? Because Celsius 20 degrees is still very cold in Celsius. I don't know Celsius that well. I know if those numbers are in Fahrenheit, then we would expect to see frost everywhere. Okay, well now the screens are back to normal. Are you you all right? Okay, that's us. You guys do have quarters. Like there are like actual quarters for for the crew here on the carrier somewhere. I don't know where, but there are. Probably in that section down there. Yeah, the point, the objective, the goal is for me to take my carrier and fly it just out somewhere. And we're just going to go and I'm just going to go out. I'm going to find planets that nobody else has seen. And I'm going to go over there and I'm going to poke everything. I'm just going to touch everything. So one of the reasons why I'm so curious what'll happen when we actually do this jump is because I'm pretty sure that the main reason why Frontier has not actually let us walk around on our ships yet. The smiley face on my coffee maker. Or ice cream maker, whatever it is. But one of the big reasons why I'm pretty sure that they haven't let us walk around on our ships yet, is because they don't know how to handle players walking around while the ship is in motion. Obviously, it's easier for carriers because carriers are effectively static set pieces. They don't move. yeah, we can jump them around the galaxy, but that's like that's like an event that happens rather than being able to just take control of it and point in that direction and go the way that you can with a ship. Okay, now we're at 10 minutes. We're still in phase 1. Like, part of it, too, is that I'm just curious because, like, when are things going to start getting shut down? I know that, when you're on your ship, it locks down the landing pads, it locks down, the various services. So, like, we can still access genomics and the pilot's lounge and everything right now. You know, this had to be something that they would have considered. You know, what do we do when players decide they're going to be standing around when a jump is initiated on a carrier? Yeah, carrier operations. But, like, I have no idea what any of that means. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. It's not reflective of anything actually happening on the carrier because it's just a looping texture. Come on, like, I want something to happen. Like, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed if it's just like, nah, everything stays open, nothing changes. The big clompy boots. Let's see what people are wearing. Can I just talk to you? No? You got the 1,000-yard stare going on. You seen some shit? Not here, I hope. I can't hear. I hear that there's announcements being made, but I can't actually hear what they say. I actually have the volume for the game for me turned way down, because a lot of times when I'm playing Elite, I put on Netflix or podcast or watch Critical Role or something, you know, going on, because this is pretty mindless. We're still in phase 1. Oh, no, never mind. I got excited there for a second, but that's got to be the shipyard. We could try activating the shipyard just to see if that does like let us interact with our other ships, because it might be a difference between carrier owner and visitor, basically, because, you know, as the carrier owner, I can always access my ships. I can dock as many ships on the carrier as I want, and I can always access them. For anybody else, though, they can only dock and store ships on the carrier if I have the shipyard service active. Which, you know, it's kind of cool that is an option. Born to Survive, Vaudal Scorpion. Those are actually really fun.
Hey, Commander. What can I get for you?
Alright, we're at 5 minutes. This is usually when stuff starts closing down. What we'll probably end up doing is we'll go to Alpha Centauri and then we'll just come back here. just so I have a chance to see the, because I kind of want to see what the jump looks like from the inside. Like if I'm standing right here, what does it look like? And I kind of want to see what it looks like if I'm sitting up at the command deck. It's really cool. I really like that we can finally, like, carriers have been in the game for how long? And we can finally walk around inside them. It's such a simple thing, too. It's so weird. If you think about it, players have been asking Frontier to let them walk around inside ships since the game launched. Like, to the point that it's pretty common in VR for people to get up and walk around. Oh, okay. Carrier will depart. Please head to the command deck seating area. Do we actually get a message that tells us to go up there? So I wonder what happens if we don't. We might just get teleported. It is a distinct possibility. But yeah, people have been asking Frontier to let us walk around their ships since the game launched. Like it was even one of the common things on the freaking Kickstarter for this game was that people wanted to be able to walk around on ships. So Frontier has known that people want to be able to get up and walk around on their ships from the beginning. And we've even seen through, camera tricks and data mining that some ships, like the Anacondas, actually have modeled interiors. They're not high res or anything like that, but they do exist. Head to the command deck seating area immediately. What you gonna do if I don't? All right, services have been temporarily suspended. Securing carrier for departure. We can see that Vista Genomics is still active here. You have been escorted to your seat for departure. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Well, at least they put me here and not down there. All right. Yeah, so you can't just be wherever you feel like for the jump. You have to be in a seat, which makes sense. That's fine. And yeah, if you just stand. So what that actually tells me though is that you could start a jump, and then if something happens where you have to like wander off for some reason, you don't have to worry about, your commander will just get teleported up to your seat. So that'll be kind of cool. The other thing that I wanted to check is apparently they've changed the fleet carrier jump animation. Presumably the exterior one, because we've never seen an interior one before, since we always have to do it inside of our ship and there's nothing to look at. But if they did change the exterior jump animation, I would kind of like to see that. So we might have the ship jump back and then just park our butts, hop in the ship and head out and see it from there. All right, here we go. 60 seconds. Powering frameshift drive. Like, come on, guys. Like, you could, like this guy's reading a book. This one's he's just staring off into space. Like, shouldn't you guys be doing stuff? I mean, I get that it's probably mostly like the frameshift drive crew that's doing things right now. 30 seconds. Initiating frameshift drive. You can hear it spinning up. I'm gonna turn the volume hear what's going on. I'm gonna turn my audio. You guys should be same. 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on. Oh, look at the lightning. The lightning is new. Oh, whoa. Yeah, now this is technically a loading screen. You can still kind of see the planet there, though. Oh, there it just disappeared. Traversing hyperspace. Oh, this is so cool. Oh man, the lightning is awesome. Jump normal, reactivating services. You may now leave your seat.
Attention, lockdown has been lifted. All services have resumed. Thank you for waiting.
Oh, that was freaking awesome. And then we go back to the normal status displays. That was really cool. Now, of course, we've got the hyperspace cooldown. That has to happen before we can do another jump, so probably not going to do it today. But that was seriously cool. So if you go to somebody else's carrier, I'm assuming you can come and walk around, but can you interact with this lift? Because it does say restricted on it, and there's a guy with a gun standing right here. I've discovered a glitch. We've got a weird skybox over there. You can clearly see the line where the two textures have intersected. Yeah, so some of the issues, some of the weird texture pop-ins and stuff that's going on, some of that is because I'm on Linux, and so I'm running this through Proton, and some of it is just because Elite is like that. So, but that is really, really fucking cool. I love that jump animation. I will definitely be on my carrier every time that I need to do a jump now. A lot of times when I was jumping the carrier around before, I would just be out in my ship, out floating in space somewhere, to watch it travel through the portal, because it was really cool to watch. The heck did I hit right there? Did you see that? Like the character like stumbled. You know, so but anyway, I'd be out in space to watch the carrier do the jump because it was really cool to watch. But with you know, with that, probably going to be in the ship now to watch these things because it's freaking cool. Okay. Yeah, we got another 30 seconds on cooldown. I've actually got plenty of fuel. I actually put here. I can. Yeah, you can see I've got a bunch of capacity already. I actually put a buy order in for tritanium And I ended up getting almost 5,000 units from players coming to the carrier and selling selling it off. I didn't intend to leave it on for as long as I did. I intended to just have it on like overnight, but I forgot about it and I didn't end up booting the game up for a while. Ancient artifact. We can buy Guardian stuff now. You couldn't get this Guardian stuff through before. Could you? I don't think you could. You definitely couldn't do Thargoid stuff. I know that. Yeah. It's amazing to me that these are still as valuable as they are. You'd think that the value on them would have gone down. Landmines. Yeah, you'd think the value would have gone down by now, but whatevers. That's interesting. This used to just be a single. Oh. Look at that. You can now control each one individually. That's actually really cool. Huh. Actually, let's do 1% on refueling. Do 1% on repair. We'll do 10% on armory. And we'll do 10% on pioneer. I don't really have a reason to do any of that. I don't think people come to carriers and refuel anyway. Or if they do, they just do it by default. Didn't really make any difference. Anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to take a look at. Yep, there's not a whole lot else. I'm really happy that we can now get out and walk around our carriers. That's really awesome. But I am going to let's shut this down. And I'm going to switch over to to Elden Ring. I've got a couple of things to check out there. So I will see you guys in just a minute. I'm going to go use the restroom and stuff while we wait for the game to boot up. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. See you in a bit.